Tomorrow is the 4th of July in the United States, and I am not feeling very patriotic. I am frustrated, and candidly, I am exhausted because I love my country and I am so sad at what's unfolding right in front of me. So I am holding tight to a favorite Mark Twain quote this holiday weekend. Patriotism is supporting your country all the time and your government when it deserves it. You gotta love a good Mark Twain quote. Right now, I am struggling to find the deserving because what I see at the top of our government right now is ego and greed, a complete absence of selfless, others-focused, dignity-honoring leadership that this country deserves. Leadership that seems to be entirely about one person, what he wants, what serves him, what feeds the image. It's so performative. And there is little regard for the people he was elected to serve. And the symbols of that are everywhere. A UFC fight on the White House lawn. A UFC fighter making disparaging remarks about Michelle Obama, a woman who served this country with extraordinary grace, intelligence, and dignity. Gosh, that is leadership. And then the administration saying nothing about that, not a word, because accountability would require caring about someone other than yourself. That is not leadership. That is the absence of it. And gosh, I am craving leadership right now. And yet, deep breath, trust life, come back. Because tomorrow I will celebrate the 4th of July because my country, what it stands for, what my grandpa fought for in World War II, what it was built on, what it's capable of being is so much greater than this administration. And I am not willing to let the behavior of those in power disconnect me from my love for what America is at its core. And that's the leadership lesson I want to offer today. Staying connected to your values when the leadership around you is not aligned with them, because it happens. Not just in government, it happens in organizations, in teams, in communities, in families. There are moments when the people in power do things that feel beneath the values of the institution or the organization that they lead. Things that feel wrong, things that make you question whether the thing you believed in was ever real. And in those moments, those hard moments, you always have a choice. You can let the behavior of the leaders define the thing itself. You can let your frustration with the people in charge become cynicism. You can disengage, you can disconnect, you can decide it's not worth your investment, or you can do the harder thing. You can separate the institution from the people currently running it. You can stay connected to what it stands for at its best, what it was designed to be, what it is capable of being, what the people who built it and sacrificed for intended. And you can choose to keep showing up for that, even when the people at the top are making it so hard. Like that for me is staying connected to myself, because when I make it about them, I find myself jumping in and complaining and being cynical, and that feels awful. So this choosing to separate the institution from the people currently running it, it's not naive. It's not blind loyalty. It is a values-based choice, a decision to not let someone else's failure of leadership become your abandonment of what you believe in. I believe in our country. I believe in democracy. I believe in the promise of a country that is at its best a place where every person is seen and valued and protected. That promise is bigger than any one administration, bigger than any one moment of disgrace or disappointment or genuine outrage, as much as those things continue to outrage me. And here's the leadership parallel for all of us. Think about the organizations that you are a part of, the teams you lead and serve on. There already have been moments when the leadership above you doesn't reflect the values of the place that you love, when decisions get made that feel wrong or off, when the people at the top disappoint you in ways that make you question your commitment. In those moments, stay connected to your values. Don't lose yourself in it. Be the leader who holds the standard, even when those above you are not. Be the culture carrier. Be the one who says, this is not who we are at our best, and I am not going to go there. I'm going to keep showing up for our best anyway. That's how cultures survive bad seasons. That's how institutions outlast bad leaders, and we will outlast this bad leader. That is how countries and teams and organizations and communities find their way back to what they were always meant to be. Deep breath. Come back. So where in your life is the leadership around you not aligned with the values you believe in? What would it look like to stay connected to those values anyway? Not in spite of what's happening, but because of what's happening, because of what you stand for. So happy 4th of July. I am celebrating what this country is capable of being, and I am holding on to that with everything I have. And I hope that you will join me in that. What a great way to take care of yourself and ultimately each other.